Now I'm going to talk about the background, which is this black material here. On this background, you have to take the pieces of black material and put them together, like this one in here, and then we have to put them together and make the piece. The actual piece in itself is 2 meters by 1 meter. So in that background, we have to draw the border, like this white line here, showing that this is the actual piece where you're gonna work in. My workspace is here in the middle. And what we did is to take the diagonal lines here, which is starting here and going up there. And there is another diagonal line that is coming up from here and going up, ending there.
So this was the original piece. I just took a picture of the original Guernica and drew the diagonals and the shapes so that the composition remained the same, and also the colors. So they're working from this one, but they'll go back to the original Picasso one on that composition to try and make sure that the diagonal comes where it comes on the Picasso one.
The images that are in here are not exactly in the middle. What we have to do is to look at the proportion here in this in our pamphlet. In this one, this cow, the middle is like getting in a little bit in the cow, cutting the throat of the cow, like here. This is our middle. And then this is our half, and then this is our half. We've got this line, which is here again. But on our original one, we don't have the beads. When we were trying to find the materials, we come out of this traditional skirt, which have beads. So we thought that, okay, it is really showing our tradition according to these beads. The beads are like used by Isangomas. And also this skirt that we cut the scrap from is the Fingo skirt, which is another tribe of Xhosa people. And also if you look closer, there is a cow skin, a little bit of a cow skin in the edge there, which also indicate our culture also, because this is our cow, and then this is the wound where the cow has been stabbed. And also when we do rituals, our women wear traditional skirts and the beads. So that's where we like put that in that place, and then this sort of is cow skin going down there. Those are the decorations that were in our traditional skirt that we cut it out. Yeah, this is our mourning woman. Normally, in our culture, when there is death in a family, some women have to come covered with blankets and some black doek on their head. So those are the women that are like sitting. In our original one, we have a coffin it should be the coffin there, and then the women sit around the coffin in their traditional clothes. So we're gonna put traditional clothes on these women, and also black doeks like here on our picture there. So we're gonna try and get this material and then make them wear their traditional wearing, and then their black doeks on their head, sitting across the coffin. during the funeral. Yeah. The stage that I'm doing now, I'm taking my images down with the machine, of which this is not the thing that we normally do when we do our big works. It's just that because we are like short of time at this time, the main part that I'm taking down with the machine is the focal images. So I don't want my ladies to lose the space where I put my images on. And then the stitch that I'm using to attach it is the zigzag stitch. It's the stitch that we used to use when you do applique. So the thing that I'm doing now is another style of applique, which is taking the material on the background for fringing. So your piece can't fringe when you do the zigzag. The part of sewing here in Case Gamma, I learned it from this lady. No funeko bokhani. When I came in the project, I was not sure if I know how to sew, but I was eager to know how to sew. But she was very patient, and I can show you, shouting at me sometimes when I do mistakes. She said, I'm not going to be soft at you. I want you to know what you are doing. Then she shouted at me. And sometimes you shout and shout and say, no, this is wrong. You have to unpick it and do it again. So I did it. And then that's where I am now. So thank you to Mama Nofuneko to show me how to sew.